Greetings enthusiasts and welcome back to the channel. I'm Rebel Lion of the Electron Rebels, the Grand Admiral, and this is Bike Talk, the personal vlog of an electric bike enthusiast. Today's episode is a Q&A, and I'll be answering 5 questions that I've been pondering. The questions are relevant because the answers are what keeps me excited about what's to come in the e-bike industry. More importantly, these questions are presented to start a conversation on this channel. I want you to ask yourself at least one or maybe all 5 of these questions and leave your answers in the comments section. Let's chat and get excited together about the e-bike future. The industry is just beginning in the West, and the future is waiting for us to catch up to it. So what do you say? Shall we start pedaling toward it? Welcome to the Cruiser Racer channel. I'm Rebel Lion of the Electron Rebels Bike Club, and this is Bike Talk. Bike Talk is a personal vlog of an electric bike enthusiast. Here we share with you news about the e-bike industry and new technologies. We also feature electric cruiser and cafe racer brands. And we specifically highlight custom and DIY electric bikes. If this channel appeals to you and you like what we like too, please click like and subscribe. Now let's get to the show. Hey guys, it is mid-afternoon. Yes, it's mid-afternoon, and before I head off to the bike shop, I'm gonna do a little Q&A, answer a few questions. So let's get to it. I do not miss driving. Driving is so overrated. Very much, especially in US culture. It is so overrated. I've been wanting to drive since I was 15 years old. I've driven for over 20 years now, and I can't say that I miss it. There are things that I do miss about having a vehicle at my ready, and those are like, it's not very often. It's like when I need to get material to build with, or when I buy a new bike frame and I want to transport it. That's it. That is all that I miss it for. However, I do plan on getting another vehicle. I think next year I will be in the market for another vehicle. As long as the prices of autos drop, because right now being that used cars are almost double the price and new cars are already double the price, it doesn't make any sense to me to have a vehicle. So, especially buy a vehicle, right? Well, yeah, I will next year invest in a van. I'm looking for a van mainly to transport the bikes. And this is when I want to do things like, go to the mountain, and not just like the ones around me, because there's plenty of mountains around me, but like go to like the rainforest or something like that, or the desert, or go on an adventure, go camping. Yeah, that's about all that I want one for. Buying vehicles in the future for me will definitely have purpose, right? I don't want to buy one just to have a vehicle. That's kind of what it was for me before. Of course, I used my car to go to work, but if that's all that it was meant for, there's public transportation for that as well, right? So yeah, in the future, when I buy vehicles, they will have intention. And the van would be to transport my bikes, and then to use for camping, home away from home. So camping and adventures. So yeah, that's in the future. My favorite brand of electric bike, other than Cruiser Racer, is Revel. Revel bikes are supreme. Their design, their detail, the engineering, it is very sophisticated. I like that brand. Even the owner, creator, founder, I'm not sure, but the gentleman that I always see, because I follow them on Instagram, he is a dapper dude. You see him posted up next to the Revolt, and you're just like, that is a sexy bike. You know, it's just one of those bikes that, yeah, to me, it's equivalent of like when people used to see Harleys, you know, back in the day, the first Harley or the first Indian, you know, they'd be like, man, that's bad. Like, I want one of those. They see a picture of a greaser or something like that posted up next to it, hair slicked back, leather jacket, maybe a cigarette in his mouth. That's not cool. Cigarettes are not cool. But something like that, and you're like, man, yeah, I want that. That's how I feel about the Revolts. They're sexy, sophisticated machines, and like I said, some of the best design, detail, and engineering go into those bikes. Everything from the leather saddle to the leather that wraps around the controller or the battery. Even the grips, they're beautiful. I love the style of Revolt, and I actually am inspired by Revolt when I build my bikes. So Revolt's my favorite, hands down. If you don't know about Revolt, you need to check them out. They're a great brand of electric bikes, especially if you like chopper, cruiser, and cafe racer style bikes. Yeah. They even have a road bike. Yep, they even have a road bike, and it's sexy too. Little slim thing. It's beautiful. Check out Revolt. It's a good brand. I would say the region of the world that I would most love to ride in is hands down the Dutch Netherlands. I think they have some of the most superior cycling systems in the world. They have really thought out the way they design their cities to be bike friendly first and automobile second. And there's just something about that. It makes you safe to want to ride in a busy metropolitan area, busy urban area. I mean, you can get everywhere on a bike in the Netherlands. Anywhere. They have the bike garage system that's really cool. Man, I don't know. I can't say for sure, but I feel that area has the most amount of bikes per square mile. My goodness. There's just tons and tons of riders. I wouldn't necessarily even need to drive to ride an e-bike. I would be fine with a standard Dutch upright bike, riding around the city, being able to frequent all the shops and all the major shopping centers and around other people, just cycling right alongside other cyclists without a worry in the world that you're going to have automobile interference, you know. I think, yeah, that is the place. That is like my bucket list place to cycle in. And it's going to happen. I'm not sure when, but I know it's going to happen. So that's the place for me. The future of electric bikes is limitless, especially as more automakers, motorcycle makers, and then bike makers all together continue to pour their experience and resources into creating great electric bikes. You know, there are already so many of them who have their hands in the industry, and there's nowhere to go but up with it. There's already so many great models and styles out there. The bike industry is vast. It's huge. Huge. I don't know if you all know how many bikes are really out in the world. There are, I mean, thousands of different bikes. Millions of bikes on the earth. There are so many bikes. Being that I work at the bike shop right now, I see so many different coming in, dating back from the 1960s, 70s until today, you know? And oh my goodness, bikes are just endless in our world. And I have no doubt that the electric bike will become just as widely received, and there will be just as many electric bikes out there in the world as there are standard bikes. I also believe that standard bikes will be replaced with electric bikes, solely replaced within the next 5 to 10 years. All it takes is for more people to ride them. People just need to get on them and experience an electric bike. Excuse the noise, but people just need to experience them, and then they'll fall in love. They will know that they want an electric bike. They're easy to ride. They're more efficient, you know. And there's an electric bike out there for everybody. Everybody, style, model, brand, size. They're out there for everyone. Like I said, people just need to get on them and experience them, and then they will fall in love, and there will be more and more on the roads. But you know, here in the West, it's still very new. You know, people continue to see bikes as secondary to cars, and that will change. That will change, especially because we have electric cars now. But just as standard bikes replace combustion vehicles, or not replace but outnumber combustion vehicles, electric bikes will outnumber combustion vehicles and electric cars. It's inevitable. So the future for electric bikes is limitless. There will be more and more as people start to experience them. And where we are going from here, oh man, the things that are going to be coming out, the things that are in the future, in the making, are going to blow our wigs right off. Like, seriously. There is, especially with all the work that I've been doing in researching, the technology is just, it's great. It's, man, I can't even find words for it. The technology is becoming more and more advanced by the day, you know? And the fact that it takes less material, less rare earth elements to create an electric bike, people will see the light as our climate continues to change, and you know, our world becomes more and more at risk of the harm that we've done already, especially my generation and the generations following. They'll understand. They already do understand. And they will make more of a push to become more of a green planet, because we are a green planet, right? We're the only one in the Goldilocks zone of all the other planets close to the sun, you know? So yeah, like, as more of us begin to evolve as well to what's at stake, e-bikes are going to be the dominant. That's my take. the future of Cruiser Racer is also limitless. So Cruiser Racer just started as an idea. In December, or should I say in January of 2020, when I decided to build my first electric bike, Cruiser Racer wasn't even a thing, right? I was just building an electric bike. And then I started blogging about building electric bikes, and then wanted to start talking about building electric bikes, hence the channel. And the more I started to research and look into electric bikes, the technology, and all the rest, the more enthusiastic I became about electric bikes. They were all that I would talk about to my friends, my family, and now they just know me as the bike guy. And I'm more than that, but now they know me as the bike guy, you know. But yeah, Cruiser Racer began when I began blogging and YouTubing about electric bikes. And from there, I decided to build another bike. And after building that second bike, I was like, yeah, this is really a thing. This is really something that I enjoy doing. I enjoyed working on bikes at my house, in my shop, and I enjoy working on bikes at the bike shop. The atmosphere is just, and it's I can't say this is like with every bike shop, because I hear that there are some bike shops that just are not cool, but the one that I've been volunteering at and will soon be working at is a really good space. It's a community space. I meet a lot of people from around the area. I get to help a lot of people from around my neighborhood, you know, and it's fulfilling, you know, especially sharing my knowledge and my experience and then the skills that I gain with younger people and teaching them that this is a great trade. It's really good. These are really good skills to have, especially moving into a future where electric bikes will be a dominant force in our transportation and the way we move around and our mobility. So that's pretty much how Cruiser Racer began. Started with just a love of building my own bikes and then wanting to build bikes for other people. So the future for Cruiser Racer, like I said, is limitless. When I started the year off in 2021, my main goal was to become a better bike mechanic. And then the second goal was to learn how to build my own bike frames. So number one is already happening, right? I'm already in a position to where I'm learning to be a better bike mechanic, and within a year's time, I think I'll be maybe junior level. You know, I'm at freshman level. Well, I wouldn't say I'm at freshman level now. Last year I was at freshman level. Right now I'm more of a sophomore in building. Next year I'll be junior level, and with many years to come I'll be senior, and then, you know, college level, you know, I'll be there. And I have no doubt whatsoever. But this all happened through manifestation. You know, me saying that I wanted to be a better bike mechanic and then seeking out where I could learn, and it was just by volunteering my time through the bike shop. Second was looking at this program with AmeriCorps. Because of this program and the grant that follows it, I'll be able to learn how to build my own frames at the United Bike Institute. I've been scoping that school for the last few months because they have bike mechanics courses, and they also have frame building courses. So the bike mechanics part, I didn't really want to go to school for that. because I felt like I could get more on-hand experience, first-hand experience, and hands-on experience with working at a bike shop within my area. But there's no place that I found around me where I could learn how to build frames. I could take a welding course at one of the tech colleges here, just like a 2-year program to learn how to weld. And I don't really feel like it takes that long. I could be wrong, but especially if I'm looking to weld a specific thing. Like, I'm not looking to weld ships or, weld cars. I'm looking to weld bikes, So the United Bike Institute looks like a perfect fit for what I'm wanting to do, and that's where I'm going next with this. Once I learn how to build bike frames, my next goal would be to learn batteries and then, of course, motors. And once I've got all those things, all those skills at my fingertips, and I know what I'm doing, I'm going to move forward with building frames, custom frames for cruiser racer bikes. Now, I do want to look at 3D printing. There's a guy on YouTube who already does 3D printing for his bikes. He builds dirt bikes, and I believe he uses maybe like 4 to 5 3D printers to build these bikes. And I think 3D printing is a great way, a phenomenal way to learn or to build durable bike parts or bike frames. I'm just not there yet. Eventually I will be, and I'll be able to take welding and printing and create some really fantastic frames, some custom bikes. But that's in the future. That's a little further down the line. The future for Cruiser Racer, the evolution of this brand, is in its early stages, and there's so much more to come. I've given myself 10 years, and that is from the start of 2021 until 2031, to really put this plan in motion. And I believe it's all come together through the power of manifestation. I put in my subconscious mind that this is what I wanted to do, and therefore the universe responded. It responded to my desire, and that's why this is all happening. And it can happen for you too. Anything you want to do, put that desire in your subconscious mind, and the universe and everything in it works towards what you want, because it's what you desire. I learned that from Napoleon Hill. I'm just saying, he was a very great writer. He understood the power of manifestation. He understood how the universe works, how the conscious mind works, and it does. So if you don't use it, I suggest you try it. It works wonderfully. You would be surprised what you can accomplish with your subconscious mind. So anyhow, the future's bright. Looking forward to it. It's going to be great. Stay tuned, because the best is yet to come. Today's sponsor is Cruiser Racer. Cruiser Racer is more than just a channel on YouTube. It is an entire platform based on electric bike building and enthusiasm. The first way you can help support this channel is by liking this video and subscribing. And if you'd like to go a little further, check out our store on Teesprings. In the store, you'll find authentic eye-popping designs from the Cruiser Racer and Electron Rebels line. This is a great way to support this channel and help us grow. So head on over to the store and check out our designs today. Now back to the show. Well, that's all I got for this episode of Bike Talk. Thank you so much for being a part of the channel. Your support means a lot to me. And also, your subscribing to the channel means a lot to me. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. I post new content twice a week just for you on Mondays and Fridays. If you enjoyed the video and the content that I'm bringing forward, please show me and the algorithms by going and fingering that thumbs up button. It likes it. It really does. It loves to be stimulated. Please finger the button. Other than that, I'll be back on Friday with another episode of the Builder's Corner, where I will be doing some brake adjustments on the Racer, Smoke Racer. So look forward to that. I'll see you on Friday. Thanks again. We'll see you then. Have a safe week and ride easy.
If you'd like to be part of our purpose, mission, and our journey, please consider becoming part of the Electron Rebels Bike Club. You can find links to the club in the description below. Ride easy.